Live again with our final interview, our final pop star interview of this week. If you have been following me on Instagram this week, I have been interviewing pop stars of 2024 to talk about them, their business and their journey over the last 12 months. And now we've got the lovely Amy who is going to join us. So Amy, request to join the live, please. There we go. We got joining us this morning. We've got Kelly, we've got Art Adventurers Dudley. Let us know who you are, the names, because I don't know everyone. While Amy comes on. There she is. Good morning, Amy. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. At least it's working today. Apart from my Facebook issues I've been having this morning, which I can't get into my app for some reason. Which is why I was telling everyone, don't be so reliant on socials. Luckily, I have emails going out, everything's scheduled, I've got stuff going on in the WhatsApp, so literally nothing comes to a grinding halt. But before we dive in, tell everyone who you are, what you do, and where you do it.
I'm Amy. I'm mummy of 3, and I own Hushabye Hands, and I live in Lancashire, Chorley. So I run baby massage, baby yoga, and baby and toddler signing classes right up to the age of 5.
And you took on a venue, premises.
Yes.
So what?
In October.
Through that. Yeah. What happened there?
So I took over the business itself in August 2023. It's an independent business, but it's been running for 11 years now. So I took over an established business. We had a few locations, but I kind of always knew I wanted my own base, and just, somewhere that I had one class leader at the time. So kind of getting all the stuff to her was a bit of a nightmare. Yeah. So I just wanted a base so that we could work from there together. And I'd been looking, and eventually in September, it all came together.
So what type of premise is it? Was it a shop before, or what was it?
Yeah, it used to. It's a little unit, and it used to be a clothing shop and then a wedding dress shop. So, yeah, completely repurposed it, but it's perfect for me.
You had to renovate, redecorate the whole thing, or what?
No, it didn't need that much doing. We took a month to renovate, so we opened up in October. We kind of just painted it up, put my colours and branding into it, so I've got my nice sign on the wall, got some mats. There's a little, where the bridal changing room used to be is now my little sensory room, so I've got all my sensory equipment in there, so it's really nice.
That's so cool. So yeah. I did not know that you took over an existing business. So what was the state of the business when you took it over?
It had 2 previous owners.
Wow.
The owner just before me took it over in the September before COVID.
Oh.
So yeah, so she struggled. So it had a few locations. She brought it back to one location to kind of keep it safe and clean for everyone. And she was having some health issues. So
you took over.
I think my youngest was only about 10, 12 weeks when I got the call. So she's like, I know you've only got a tiny baby, but do you want to buy it? So I've been looking for something.
Yeah, I was going to say, what were you doing before then?
So I'd been running toddler sense classes, actually.
So you're already in the sector, in the industry, delivering on behalf of someone else, took over an existing business, decided that you wanted your own premises, which I know a lot of children's activity providers would love. That's one of their dreams, because obviously all the travelling around and everything else. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, and so you've been now running it for how many years?
It'll be 2 years in August. So yeah.
And obviously probably got a lot more responsibility now that you've got premises, because obviously you've got all the money throwing out the door, so you need to be bringing people in. How did you come into my world then?
I think I'd seen I was doing another challenge, and then one of your adverts popped up, so I thought I'll join that challenge too. Didn't quite keep up with both of them. I didn't quite keep up with both of them at the same time, so I kind of watched yours on catch up, and then realised what a difference it was going to make. And because I'd already run classes before, I knew I was good at delivering classes, but I'd not that good at selling myself and like kind of the self-confidence thing. So I knew I needed to learn the business side of things. And then seeing the bits of your challenge and what we were doing in the challenge, I was like, I need to do more of this. I need to do more of this. So I was like, no brainer. I had to sign up to your program.
So you were a pop star in the program 2024. And
Yeah.
what was it like going through the program as a participant? Because obviously when I'm delivering it, I'm like, I'm on full pelt, but
I absolutely loved it. I think it's the way you help me kind of focus and the energy as well. And it's it helps me stay motivated. And obviously I'm learning lots about my business, and it's, again, I know I can deliver the classes, but it's encouraging me to think about my messaging to customers and who I'm wanting to speak to and how I can get people more into my world that I needed to learn more of, and I loved it.
yeah. So you've been doing all that, and I know obviously it's about putting your systems in place and getting more visible, etc. And I do know one of your things that you did say to me is, I'm not good at the email. I still haven't cracked my email.
No, I'm
Gremlin.
working on it. I'm slowly, very, very slowly, but I will get there this year. That's my goal this year.
Yeah, because I think when I was chatting with Kate yesterday, she was saying like she took parts of it and obviously delivered it, and then now she can layer it on. And like you did, you probably went away and got more visible, and you did the 1K 7-day challenge with me as well.
I did, yes.
So that
I did
tests your systems. Yeah, that really tests you as a business owner and your systems. And then obviously you would have been implementing that. And I know that you've taken on board advice from me when I said about creating offers, about bringing people into your world. But you can't do everything. And sometimes, like the email nemesis will be dealt with this year. You will get over that hurdle.
It will.
Yeah.
Yes, it will.
So what do you feel the difference in terms of your business growth the program gave you?
I was looking at this. I was watching one of your other interviews back earlier this week, and I had a look, and I went back to all my notes that I did at the start of the program, and it was looking at your short-term, medium, and long-term goals. I mean, before I did the program, I never did any goals, and I was just kind of swanning along. But I set all my goals, and I looked back, and I was obviously a year on now, and I actually realised that my 1 to 2 year goals, my medium-term ones, I've hit pretty much all of them within a year.
So we need bigger goals. Wow. Yeah, we need bigger goals.
Yeah, so I need to sit and look at all those now and redo them. But I've grown from 5 classes to 8. I've gone from 1 nursery to 5. I've got 2 class leaders now. I've got my venue. I've created and launched new courses, new classes. I've been a finalist in 3 awards.
Yes, and you're in the top 100.
So, yeah.
Top 100 in the club hub at the weekend. Well, that is that's wow. This is what I was saying to say to Kate yesterday. Like, it's so good to go back and look at what you actually, how far you've come in 12 months, because people forget, like, because you're in the day-to-day of it all the time, you don't really stop to reflect. And so it's only when you stop and go, wow, like you just said, I've already hit my goals, like, in a year.
And it's something I'm really, really bad at. So, I mean, this year we've struggled financially because of the venue, and I'm just kind of building it back up. So I really struggle to kind of celebrate the little wins. So looking back and seeing what I've achieved in a year, and I'm only in year 2 of business, I was like, wow, okay, I am actually doing really well. Yeah. Like, this is...
And you're moving forward every day. And I've just literally this morning, I put a message into my mastermind saying, what have we got done this week that has moved us towards our goals? Because that's the thing, we can get so caught up with all the stuff, and you look at it, sometimes you look at all the stuff and you're like, actually that's actually not even moving me towards my goal. And so it's so important to be driven by, I like to have the goals in place in terms of like what you want to achieve out of the whole year, but also the financial goals, which is probably really important to you. I think like you need to be on that every single day, because you're not just like hiring venues, you've got costs going out the door, fixed costs, and they have to be covered. So the money element has to be there. How have you got on with like that in terms of the financial goals?
Good. So I kind of, again, I only, since I've started doing the program, did my kind of bronze, silver, gold. So by the end, so I only did 9 months of last year, and I hit my bronze target.
Brilliant.
Which was 15K. So then this year I was like, well, I'm going to increase it to 25k because then that covers my venue costs
Yeah.
and paying me as well. And I'm on track to get it. I mean, I have to be on track to get it.
Yeah.
So it's a good way of kind of pushing me forwards. And obviously I'm aiming higher, but
Well,
yeah.
no, of course. And the thing is, it's like it's getting a plan in place, and that's what we'll be doing this year because we're going to do some different training sessions. So I'm going to give everyone access to the course, crack on in your own time. What's been amazing, there already is people cracking on and they're sending me messages going,
Amazing.
this makes total sense
Yeah.
now, like what you've been saying. And then we're going to do the 6 live training sessions. That last training session is going to be about mapping out the rest of this year.
Yeah.
So you've got like a marketing and sales strategy in place. So you know what you're doing. There is no, oh, when am I releasing it? It's like literally everything's mapped out. And I know like everyone that's watching, Amy is also working through the one-to-many program now where she's looking at something online for UK based. But we've also been doing some sales clinics. And one of the things that we identified in your business was another element that you do. And I was like, that's where you grow your audience. That is your thing that you bring into the people, into your world. And I suppose it's having someone that's like, when you're in the day to day, you can't see
It's
the
the
stuff.
bigger picture. It's the
Yeah.
bigger picture stuff, isn't it? And kind of someone looking in and saying, yeah, that and that bit. Yeah. It's,
Yeah,
you don't
and
see
we
it when you're in the
mapped it
middle of
out, didn't we? I was like, do that, and that will feed that, and say
it.
it's sponsored by this other, part of your business, just to get the brand awareness out there. And what's been really good as well from the Market Like a Popstar program, obviously, one of the things is about brand building, and you've taken that leap to go and apply for awards, and you've been finalists in like multiple awards. It's not easy to put yourself out there to do those
No,
things.
it's not.
Have you enjoyed doing it? Like, did you enjoy going to all the award ceremonies? And
Yeah, I think I've always kind of applied thinking, oh, it's not going to be me. I've not got a chance. And then you kind of get the finalist thing and you get to go to the awards, and the awards are just, they're so supportive and full of incredible businesses and women and things. So it's amazing to just be a part of it. But then to have your name called as like a runner-up or in the top 50, it's just like, oh my gosh,
yeah,
like people are noticing what I'm doing. So yeah, it's
exactly.
amazing.
And it's good for your credibility. It's good for the brand, and it's good for positioning yourself. Which is why I tell everyone awards are great for business. Even if you don't win, your business has already won because you can PR that, market it, and everything else. So, what's the plan for the rest of this year then? Like, what is the big goal this year?
Well, I think I need to sit down and work it out again. I've apparently already met my goals. No, I think it's getting myself kind of stable now. So I'm still need to kind of fill my classes. Email marketing is one of my goals. I am going to do that this year. So yeah, just kind of stability, I think, and make sure I can get myself paid on top of all my venue costs and things.
Yeah. When you're running a venue, it's a different ball game. So we're going to get the email marketing sorted. You're going to do that. We're going to get the one-to-many program, which you're currently working through.
Yeah.
And it's been amazing because obviously you invested in yourself last year, and then you took a bigger leap this year to invest in yourself. And this is what I say to people: when you invest in yourself, you've got skin in the game. Like you've when you've paid something out, it means you've got to go and make that money back. Everyone's going to get a chance to do the 1K in 7 day challenge, which I love hosting because it tests all your systems and tells you what the gaps are. So then you're like, that's what I need to fix going forward. But what would you say to someone who is currently sitting on the fence? They're not sure if it's for them. They don't know if they can do it. Like, what would you say to them?
I would say it's definitely worth the risk, and it's just a total game changer. It's as long as you make sure that you show up,
Yeah.
and you just take it step by step, and it completely breaks it down for you. And it literally, you just can follow it along, and it's so easy to do it step by step that you just literally have to turn up.
Yeah, and that's what I've also said to people. Like, you won't get a result unless you do the work, and that's like for everything. Like, this is why there needs to be some skin in the game. Like, it's got to hurt some people in terms when they pay out the money, because then they'll want to make that money back, and they can. But there is no getting away from doing the work.
No.
Like, no. So
No,
you
you own a
have to
business,
do.
you have to do the work.
Yeah,
It's
it's part and parcel of running any business, particularly if you're a startup or you're in that first like couple of years, it's a slog to get everything off the ground. And then, but it never does change, because the problem is your goals just get bigger, or your dreams get bigger, or you do other things, and then you're working towards that goal as well. So the work actually never stops. So I actually say to people, if you don't really want that, then maybe you should get a 9 to 5 where you can switch off, because when you run your own business and you're self-employed, your brain never stops. There is no sick days. There is no, I work pretty much 7 days a week. Every day I have to do something for my business. Very rarely do I get a day off. And that's just the nature of the beast. So you've got to love what you do.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you've got to absolutely love it. And the good thing about it, obviously, you do work, 7 days a week, but there is then also that flexibility that gives you time with your family and things that you wouldn't get in a 9 to 5. So it absolutely has its perks. But I think as long as you love what you do and you're passionate about it, it doesn't feel like work all the time. So
no. And I've had a few people messaging me saying that they've been feeling more motivated after doing the challenge, and now they're like wanting to start doing it. And I'm like, well, yeah, because that's what happens when you get a group of people together. The energy all comes together, like they say, birds of a feather flock together. And when you see other people doing stuff, it encourages you to do it as well. So you get that whole energy, and it comes together. And that's the beauty of being in a cohort with a crew.
Definitely, yeah, and it's so supportive. And some people, if you miss a session or things, you think, oh, I can't do it now. I'm just, there's no point. But everyone kind of really gets behind you, and it's just like, come on, you can do it. And we've all got this together, and it's so lovely and supportive.
Yeah. Oh, well, Amy, it's been lovely to chat with you about your business. I only know good things are going to come for you. Like, you've got all your systems in place, apart from the email marketing. But we've also got a funnel now in place where we know where we're bringing customers into our world and where we're funneling them through. And with you also creating this online offer, like, that's going to take you UK, could be global, like, eventually as well. So I do see big things coming for you, and keep applying for those awards, because your time will come. Sometimes it's just a matter of time before you get recognised officially, but keep doing it, because it's great for your business. If anyone is looking to join the Market Like a Pop Star program, doors close this Sunday at 10 p.m. Now, Amy, I don't know if you've heard, because I've just literally put it into the group, this is my last rodeo. There is no Market Like a Pop Star program next year. No, that's it.
Oh, you absolutely have to do it. Honestly, I'm too busy with one to many this year, but I'm already feeling the FOMO and wishing I was doing it.
No, this is the last rodeo. As your business evolves, my business evolves, things change, and I'm like, okay, this is it. This is the last time. So there is no rerun. It ain't happening next year. If you want to do it, your time to get signed up is now. I've loved chatting with you today, Amy. Thank you so much for taking your time out of your diary. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.